viewers of this video may experience external trauma if they are not careful, so do be careful of that. Yeah, let's have another go at this. Why the hell not? Okay, I have still yet to do this tooless. I've spent like 3 odd hours doing this, not consecutively in 2 sessions, but I've effectively spent 3 hours doing this with my snares pad and everything, and yeah, for those who are not aware, I did pick up a snares pad recently enough, yeah, whatever. So I am now playing with that, and I am remembering why spin jumps were never really used for me when I was playing back in the day. It's not because they are like lower jump height and all of that, it's not because it's not because I didn't really know how to use them or anything, it's because the X button, not the X button, the Y button is kind of hilariously far away from the A button on the old snares pads, and you know, A is kind of your spin jump, Y is your default run button, so yeah, because you know B is your default jump button, so of course Y is going to be default run, which pretty much means that your spin jump is kind of hard to execute, and yeah, that does actually mean quite a bit when it comes to doing this. I mean, I can use X, but it's awkward for me to do that because I'm just not used to it. But if it comes to it, that is what I must do, because otherwise it's pretty difficult to do spin jumps accurately, which is a thing. So yeah, that's how it goes. Also, you can totally just skip through that, even when you're big. It's usable in quite a few places actually. I think I kind of indirectly done it earlier as well, but there's no point trying to go through that. I just got blocked there. The thing with an Eerie generator, which is kind of weird for most generators, is that it is actually entirely predictable if you do the same things every time. It's entirely possible to know where the Eerie's are going to come in this stage if you manage to do everything in the same number of cycles as you did previously. That seems like it's kind of tricky to do. Maybe that was exceptionally dumb. Yeah, it might seem like it's kind of hard to do, but if you actually sort of take a bit of time and memo this level, which God forbid you have to do, but that's pretty much how it's ended up going for me for the most part. Yeah, if you take the time to learn the level a bit, it's surprisingly possible to do the things the same way every time. This is not generally how it goes, and this part is freaking impossible, seriously. I absolutely despise this. I think it's taken until this point 3 hours in for me to almost work out how to do it, and I think I kind of have now, because that's pretty much how it goes. So yeah, and then you just instantly get up there, somehow make it on. That was really fortunate. Try not to have both big boos on at once, because that's happened to me before, and there we go, we're freaking done. Whew. Oh god. Oh god, why did you do that? Okay, so the level itself, I've said before, I think that it's perfectly plausible. I don't mind it. As bad as the language got in the previous part, I think that's mostly just because I spent so long trying to do the thing and it was so broken. But it felt so broken because of stuff like the stair glitches and then the cheap shots with the Eerie's and stuff. How was I supposed to get past half of that? But yeah, it's one of those things that I can safely say now that I do not mind it. It is as hard as it makes itself out to be, and I don't mind that, but my god, I spent so long friggin' preparing for that, and there we go, I ended up doing it pretty much first time on here, and not even the way I was expecting to do it either. I had to do some kind of clutch dodging stuff there, but yeah, there's There's problems with it, obviously. But it's done. Oh my god, seriously. Wow. Raquel, why did you have to do that? Well, this is gonna be extremely short because I ain't doing anything else with this. God damn, I've already spent, you know, the last 2 hours or so practicing this beforehand, and I didn't manage it toolless at all before that, and I somehow managed it there. Like, that one bit with those 3 blocks at the end, it's so hard to try and do that. I actually kind of only just figured that out in the last 10 minutes of playing before doing this. It's that bad for me. I don't know, I spent like 4 hours trying to do it intermittently and I couldn't, so I suck, but whatever. Yeah, that sounds about right. 4 minutes of gameplay, 2 and a bit minutes of faffing around at the end. That sounds about right. So yeah, Game of Cow production whenever this goes up, because I haven't edited the previous bit yet, because my god, it's like 100 minutes, freaking 80 odd deaths. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but guess I better get to it. See you guys next time.